Hey everybody, welcome to round 1 of our alternate build showdown. For those who don't know, myself and 3 other alternate builders have engaged in a competition to make alternate builds out of the new 5.0 First Battle Pack set. This is round 1 out of 4, and we were required to make a mini or micro scale alternate build with just one 5.0 First set. Now the winner of this round and the other rounds is going to be determined by you, the audience. There's a poll over in my community tab where you can go and vote for your favorite build. But before you do that, let me show you all the awesome entries we have for this round. First up is Legomen360. He made a mini V-Wing starfighter using slopes and wedges to capture the shape at the front. Further back, you can see this transparent round piece used as a windscreen, as well as the small wings angled in flight mode. Of course, there's also the blaster cannons, one on each side. Now the final piece of this build is actually a display stand. It fits securely on the bottom and balances the ship well. Make sure you go and check out Legomen360's channel to see his video and instructions for this build. Our next builder is Dorian Bricktron. He decided to use his battle pack to make a micro clone factory. The main building is the factory itself, featuring a ramp as well as reactors, cooling elements, and the Republic logo borrowed from one of the heavy trooper backpacks. Branching off from the main building is a tunnel which connects to this large tower. Dorian said there would be some offices in here, and the structure itself is actually reinforced by this red stud shooter laser. Dorian made a nice video and instructions for his build, which you can check out here. Moving on, the third entry for round 1 was made by BlaiseTM. This is a mini AAT tank featuring movable cannons and an opening rear hatch. The cannons are made up of binoculars and one of those black candle pieces. Now speaking of pieces, there are actually quite a decent amount of slopes included in this set, and Blaise used a lot of them to achieve the smoothed off and rounded sections at the front of this vehicle. The more angled slopes were used to give it a tough and armored look further up. A more detailed look at this build as well as instructions can be found on BlaiseTM's channel. Fourth and finally is my build. I decided to make a giant space monster that's feeding off some wrecked mini spaceships. This one is about starfighter size, while this one is more of a shuttle, and this one was once actually part of a space station. The monster itself has opening jaws and a detachable tongue that can catch the ships, as well as movable eyes that can shoot lasers. If you want, you can check out my video to see more about the build and get instructions. So that's the 4 builds for round 1. Now even though this video is posted on my channel, please be sure to check out the other builders' channels and vote for whichever one you think is the best. So click the link in the description to go over to my community tab to vote, and may the best builder win.